Hello, boys and girls, and friends who are watching with you. Welcome back to our video series, At Our Wits' End. I'm Grandpa Ken, and today we are in my office, and as you can probably see, I have in front of me a collection of farm animals. There are no animals here that live in the jungle or in the ocean, but there are a lot of animals that live on farms that are in my collection. Well, boys and girls, last week we talked about, a very sad topic, and that was about all the animals that died in the story from the Bible, Noah and the Ark. Tens of thousands, millions, maybe billions of animals died, and we talked about how that should make us sad and make us angry. And I told you to think about the animals that you have in your life and whether one of them has died or been hurt and how sad you might have felt. I want to tell you a story. When I was about 7 years old, we had a dog named Queenie. Queenie was a medium-sized dog. She was gold and white. We loved Queenie. Queenie loved us. She loved to chase balls. She ran really fast. However, one day she got sick with a very serious disease called distemper. And when a dog dies from distemper, it involves a lot of suffering. When we put Queenie into the ground to bury her, my dad said a prayer. And later he talked to us about the fact that he felt not just sad, and my dad felt really sad and had a lot more tears, even more than me. But he also told us that he felt guilty. Guilty because he could have done something for Queenie and he didn't do it. He could have gotten Queenie a shot that would have protected her from getting this disease called distemper and from suffering. And my dad told us that he would never make that mistake again. Even if it cost money that it was difficult to find, he would find a way to take care of the next dog in our family. And my dad kept that promise. Well, human beings on the planet Earth have not been doing a good job about taking care of the animals. For example, every day 200 to 250 species of animals disappear from the earth. That is called extinction. And I'm going to give you an example about how much of the animal population of the planet Earth has disappeared in the last 50 years, since I was about 17 years old. Now here you see my farm animals. Every time I put one of the animals on its side, that will represent part of the animal population of the planet that died in the last 15 years. I start with the gooses, I go to the donkeys, I turn over a pig and a lamb and another goose. The cow is gone, the baby cow is gone, the rooster is gone, and one of the other sheep. They're all gone. Boys and girls, since I was 17 years old, 67% of the wild animals and the farm animals that live on this planet have died. And they expect all the wild animals to be gone in about 100 years. That is such a sad thing. It's such a tragic thing that I can hardly talk about it. But boys and girls, it's time to both be sad and angry, and for each of us to do our part to take care of the animals. That was a job that God gave us. And talk about sadness and grief. God grieves. God is sad every time one of the animals dies. And that's a lot of sadness. Boys and girls, we can do better. Remember, I always tell you, your first job every day is to get up in the morning and have fun. I left my golf cap on because I intend to have some fun this afternoon playing golf. Even adults need to have fun. Your first job is to get up in the morning and have fun. Your job also is to love the plants and to love the animals and to love your neighbor and to love even the people you don't know, strangers and even enemies who are far away. Because all of our lives are connected. As I've told you before, we are one. And far, far too many people have not been behaving as if that was true. We can do better, boys and girls. You can do better, so let's do better together. Love you guys. Take care of the animals, plants, and each other.